Kim Kardashian's billion-dollar shapewear and lifestyle brand, SKIMS, is once again at the center of a heated online debate. This time, it isn't about inclusivity, marketing campaigns, or celebrity endorsements. Instead, it's the brand's newly unveiled fall collection that has left fashion fans and critics alike baffled, amused, and downright frustrated. When the collection dropped earlier this week, it was clear that the company was aiming for a bold, high-fashion twist on loungewear and seasonal basics. SKIMS described the new line as the ultimate in cozy chic layering for fall, promising comfort with a modern edge. But as soon as the promotional images and product shots hit social media, many consumers weren't buying it, literally or figuratively. The collection includes floor-length faux fur coats, bodysuits with cutouts in the most impractical places, skin-tight knit jumpsuits, and ultra-sheer layering pieces. In promotional videos, models saunter confidently through city streets and artfully designed interiors, showing off the sleek designs. Yet online commentators were quick to point out that while these outfits may look striking in a photo shoot, they don't exactly translate into wearable clothing for everyday life. One viral tweet summed up the general sentiment. This SKIMS fall line is giving editorial photo shoot in Vogue, not running errands in October. Another commenter quipped, "How am I supposed to wear a sweater with no sides? Who is this for?" The critique has snowballed across platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. Videos mocking the line have racked up millions of views, with users demonstrating how impractical the outfits would be in real-world scenarios, like waiting at a bus stop in freezing weather, going grocery shopping, or picking up kids from school. Many have pointed out the irony of branding the pieces as fall, or when they offer little actual warmth. This backlash is not the first time SKIMS has faced criticism. Since its inception in 2019, the brand has walked a tightrope between its shapewear roots and a push into trend-driven fashion. While its basics, bodysuits, underwear, and loungewear have been praised for their fit and size inclusivity, its more experimental collections often draw skepticism. For example, last year's swim line generated similar debate. While some praised its innovation, others said the ultra-minimal designs made little sense for actual swimming. The brand also stirred conversation with its solution wear, which included garments that some felt were too complicated to wear without help. Still, SKIMS has consistently sold out collections and maintained a strong celebrity following, which has helped buffer it from long-term reputational damage. But this time, the mockery seems louder than usual, and it's spreading quickly beyond the usual fashion critique corners of the internet. Even mainstream outlets and late-night hosts have joined in on the fun, with satirical sketches poking fun at the brand's so-called fall collection that forgot fall is cold. Fashion analysts suggest that this backlash reflects a larger trend in consumer expectations. Shoppers are increasingly vocal about wanting practicality, sustainability, and value for money, especially in the wake of economic challenges and inflation. When a brand leans too heavily into fashion fantasy without considering functionality, it risks alienating its core audience. Consumers today aren't just buying into aesthetics. They want clothes that fit into their actual lives, noted one fashion commentator. SKIMS has built a reputation on being wearable, accessible, and inclusive. This new collection seems to contradict that identity by offering clothing that looks great on a runway, but doesn't work in the real world. Interestingly, some loyal SKIMS customers are defending the collection, arguing that not every piece of clothing has to serve a practical purpose. To them, the line is about fashion as art, self-expression, and pushing boundaries. Several fans noted that other luxury brands release equally impractical designs without facing the same level of mockery. "People are harder on Kim because she's Kim," one supporter wrote on Instagram. "If this were Balenciaga or Margiela, everyone would call it avant-garde." Still, the volume of criticism suggests that the rollout may not have landed as SKIMS had hoped. The brand's social media posts announcing the fall collection were flooded with sarcastic comments like, "Can't wait to freeze in style," and "perfect outfit for when I want to look good while getting frostbite." Others suggested that Kardashian is out of touch with her customer base, focusing more on chasing high-fashion credibility than on delivering wearable clothing. The conversation has also reignited the long-running debate over celebrity brands in general. Some argue that stars like Kardashian have the resources to hire top designers and stylists, but may not always understand what the average consumer actually needs. Others counter that Kardashian's business success, SKIMS is now valued at over $4 billion, proves that she does know her audience and that controversy is simply part of the marketing strategy. Indeed, there is speculation that the backlash itself may be intentional. SKIMS has a history of leaning into bold, headline-grabbing moves that spark debate. The more people talk about the brand, the more visibility it gains, and the more likely it is to sell out pieces regardless of practicality. For example, when the brand launched its nipple bra earlier this year, the announcement was met with jokes and memes, but the product still sold out almost instantly. Kim Kardashian herself has not publicly addressed the latest criticism, though she has often emphasized that SKIMS is about innovation and breaking boundaries in fashion. In past interviews, she has said that she wants the brand to stand for both comfort and confidence, allowing people to feel empowered in their clothing. Whether that vision is aligning with consumer perception in this case is up for debate. As the controversy continues, it raises questions about the future direction of SKIMS. Will the company double down on experimental designs, positioning itself as a hybrid between high fashion and mass-market basics? Or will it return to its roots, focusing on versatile, wearable pieces that made it a household name? For now, the fall collection remains available online, though some items are already selling out despite the backlash. That paradox, mockery paired with high demand, may be the true hallmark of SKIMS. Love it or hate it, people can't seem to stop talking about it. Ultimately, the situation underscores the complicated space that celebrity fashion brands occupy in today's culture. They are expected to innovate while staying practical, to push boundaries while remaining relatable, and to project an aspirational lifestyle while also appealing to everyday needs. It's a nearly impossible balancing act, and one that SKIMS is navigating under a microscope of public scrutiny. If the goal was to dominate headlines and keep SKIMS at the center of conversation, then the brand has succeeded. Whether the collection itself becomes a hit with consumers or fades into the category of fashion fails remains to be seen. What's clear, though, is that Kim Kardashian's brand continues to stir strong emotions, for better or worse, and in the world of fashion, that might be exactly the point.